ninyo, right? So, we begin at the academy. This is basically where for 4 years, you went to school, suffered through gene therapy, physical training, pilot, pilot training para mahimo mo og mechs. You are now fourth year students in the last week sa inyohang senior year mo. Graduate na mo. You are graduating. And like any storied institutions, naagi na sila yung mga traditions. You're familiar with this. Na ay mga certain things you do or ginahimo sa only daughter academy for graduation. One of the most important things of these traditions you should be aware of as students or Lancer cadets is the Dust Bowl. It is a rite of passage for Lancer cadets before they are given their first gyud na mura og commission. It's essentially a rite of combat and it's meant to showcase the skills of the graduating Lancer cadets. And it should bring honor or showcase the patron imuhang mura og honor to your cadets patron ninyo, inyong sponsor. Essentially, it's a you can think if there's an equivalent na murag in the modern age, you can think of this as a if there's an paintball game but with mechs. Okay? Before that actually happens, within your classroom, you get to meet your final na you get to meet your training officer. Now, if you go to the journals, okay, and you will meet your inyohang o sana siya training officer. By the way, ang journal is nasa kilid. Can you see the journal? You should be able to see Gallowin na page. Okay? And then click on the number 4 sheet. Your training officer will tell you dayon the rules of Dust Bowl. Essentially, Dust Bowl, she says to you guys, all over with the other members of the class, tells you that the rules of Dust Bowl essentially is you're not meant to, of course, to destroy the mechs and kill the pilots. Of course, it's a paintball game. The objective here is first is to neutralize the opposing forces, which is your fellow students. Ang alternative ani is there is a flag at the middle of the field, which you can acquire using a quick action and deliver it to your side, to your deployment zone. At the same time, once the dose bowl is also happening, you guys are also, or the city is also celebrating mura og pista nila at the same time. Okay? You're also celebrating mura og fiesta. So there's a lot of drinking, there's a lot of gambling that goes along with these systems. Na ang first Tanya within this class, no, you're sitting in a classroom in this context. Tanya looks at so to imuha was looks at what's the Seji and says the first thing you got to get Seji is no experimental weapons.
Okay.
You hear me? No experimental weapons. So you need to remove your experimental gun from your mech and replace it with something else.
Ah. Sad. Ano, sad.
Okay. Next, she looks at Cash. Cash again is of course not in her seat. She's sitting on by the window flipping a knife and she says, "Cash, no stabbing the pilots."
Ay, so sad naman. Yeah, okay, sure.
Okay, sure. So you tell Tanya, okay, no Stanley. Okay. Tea off time is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Right now it's about mga 8 o'clock. So you have a couple of hours to reconfigure your mechs. She asked Dayon the class, any questions?
And so far.
Okay. And
Ay, sorry, nakamute ko. Alright,
okay.
so, fine. Paco kind of like raises his hand and he asks like, "Ay, Kapitan, who are
Okay,
we going up
Paco,
against?"
you're going against she points Dayon to a well to a group to your left, which is your fellow students. There are 5 of them. Now there are 4 of you. Now you might wonder in context why there are 5 of them, there are 4 of you. Okay? The simple reason is like any other thesis group. They form a group and you guys are the leftovers to form the next group. Okay? These 4 groups are what they call the better off kids. Okay? They're composed of Hawk Ralph, Phoebe Stephanie, Sep Wingard, Emmy Eugenie, and I'm Rich Torben. They have different mechs. The primary leader here, or you feel you are familiar with here, Paco, is Sep. Sep is a German. Of course, he's typical. Uh, has this typical air of confidence because this team, from history, from your stay at this school, is one of the best squads out there, which is Moina left. Essentially, out of the 80 classmates you had at the start of the year, 4 years ago, there were 80 of you. There's 9 left out of this program. And you 4 are the leftovers to form the last squad. That's your that's your competition, Dayan. So basically, Tanya just shows you you're facing against them.
Right? I tip my hat.
Uh,
Say,
uh, Sep,
"Gracias, Kapitan."
uh, Sep also looks at you guys and just nods, and with a great big grin says, "Good luck to you guys." Also, in a seemingly cordial manner. Other questions? Then Tanya raises up. Aside from Paco,
What kind of licenses do they have?
the same. They're the same students as you,
Okay.
Seji. They're license 0. They're still
Albus
cadets
remain
technically.
silence.
Wala. Albus doesn't say anything. Okay, if there are no more questions, Tanya turns around and walks out. 2 o'clock, see you in the field. Okay, and this is the end
Bonjour.
of the briefing of this briefing para sa mission. Okay, so first things first, you have to remove any experimental weapon and reconfigure. You have a couple of hours to do that sa inyong mechs. So, I would suggest sa imuha Jetro, you remove the experimental weapon, replace it with something else if you are able.
Capisco.
Okay. Do you want to do anything in between before we proceed to the field?
I don't have configurations with my mech. Why not since we have time to spare.
Saman.
Can I do some reconnaissance? Just check on my check on our opponents what they have on them.
Yeah, you want to kuan. Uh roll a d20 for me and let's see what happens. You have enough time then.
I have two skill triggers that might help. Does
Uh,
get somewhere quickly and spot help?
yeah. Basically, I'll give you a +2 for your result. You need just to beat the DC 10 for this check.
Sige. So
Okay.
that's
Roll a roll. 17.
that's 19 plus 2.
2 plus 2. Okay. So, you of course it's no secret no all over the you fairly figure out na they will be running a wedge for hammer and wedge formation the squad ni Sep. One will be running a sniper frame. One will be running a fast frame, right? And then two will be the assault frames. That's what you figured out sa imuhang recon. So, from your experience as a Lancer cadet, you surmise that most likely the sniper will be Emmy, and that's what the information you glean from your recon and then scoping out the other guys on their side of the hangar. Who's rolling? Garol mga Earl.
Just testing.
Ganun garol mga. Anyway, so anything else?
I'll
You wanna
just
do?
relay the message to my crew.
Okay. So sa may isulti sa imong mga tao, murag wa may gaskuan ga interact. Di mag-interact. You are supposed to interact with each other as if murag og students.
Yeah, Mako, what did you
Paco, what did you know about our opponents?
Dili, you don't need to do that. Ako na mag-explain sa'yo. Kabalo na mo, ana. I would, pwede na mo of course, at this point, I would suggest you you talk about how you're gonna defeat this group.
Ay, wait lang, GM.
Sa man?
Madungan ako, sir.
Yes.
Can we ask for their weaknesses? Maka-ask mo mig ilang weakness?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
I want to ask the team for our strategy for the battle. Ano our specific role per member. Anybody
Yes.
want to raise their idea?
Well, I'm afraid there's only 4 of us. And if we get
Pwede
flanked,
by the way, pwede mo binisaya. I just prefer to talk in English.
Nagay, pag-English, kay murag kalabad na
Fine,
kulo.
Ako lang, I prefer to talk in English, bro. Pwede mo binisaya between players.
lang.
Okay lang.
So, sa atong plano, guys. In German.
Right.
In German.
Pwede
Ito
po.
may plano.
since
Ako lang
upat
imit,
man
sabak
ta-
kayo.
tawag ana, dali ra ta ma-overpower since well, 5 sila upat di ba?
Oo.
So unsa nga tayo
Who will be our vanguard? Sa
Seiji is busy investigating our mechs.
Sa maghihimo nimo sa imong what are you doing sa imong mechs?
Nothing.
Oh, kami
Busy sa
ka na wala.
This is the wala gihimo. Okay. Anyway,
Dako mang damage ang ang sniper no? Di ba? Gadala mag sniper, sir.
you know ang highbore na rifle na nagamit ni Emmy because you saw the mech. Ang typical damage ani is 1d6 plus 2 if I'm correct. Kajut lang ito, check lang na.
1d6 plus
Masakit siya sa normal na rifle.
So it basically she rolls a 1d6 then a plus 2 na siya. So at minimum good 3 ang damage ana always if it hits.
Tapos, heavy melee man na, ano? Ay, heavy na rifle. So,
Oh,
kuan. So, kung ma-threaten siya, may na siya difficulty magkuan. Roll to
medyo
hit.
lang nga. I-double check sa nako.
So we
Ah,
need
no,
to
no,
rush
sayop day ko.
the sniper.
Sayop day. I am wrong day. It's a flat 10
1d6.
plus 2.
Aray.
It's a flat 10 plus 2.
12 din damage.
No, plus 2 na murul siya o kuan. If it hits, she rolls dayon a 2d6 na dice.
What?
Mm.
Uy.
Pero it's a loading na so after one shot, right after she fires, she needs to reload.
Alright, so we need to rush the sniper before she could actually spam sa yang sniper rifle while nag-reload siya.
Ilabay na to si Maymay sa sniper para mabirahan niya ba?
Oo.
Kamo may magkuan
Teka,
ana.
nakay something na ilabay nato si Maymay.
Mag-cloak lang ko para dili halata nga namoy gilabay.
I think one of my
Hindi
Ana,
kay
pwede.
tingog.
hello.
Kuan. While ga-approach si Maymay,
Hello?
pwede na wala ba nagkuan bitaw? Smoke.
Hello.
Smoke grenades. Ay, madunggan ka dyan.
By the way, unsa na siya? Nailaki, kasi nagag ay si
Si
kuan.
Maymay na concert.
Na concert. Okay.
Hello. Anyways, let me share my my
Nakakuha
pinaka-
imo nang gi-edit ang imong machine?
Itanggal
Yup.
na may mong
Yep,
special
my
weapons.
prototype weapon is sent
Mm.
I don't know where the disable is, but pag try na ako sa active mode ganina dili siya
Okay.
dili siya
That should
permit
be
or dili siya
that there should be enough sa requirement. By the way, remember ang objective sa inyong first mission here is to neutralize, not kill the pilots, neutralize. So it's either you destroy two structure or they surrender outright. Okay? That's the
structure.
two structure sa kuan sa ilang mech
Okay.
or they surrender outright. The other alternative mission here to kanang win option is na I flag at the center of the dust bowl, which you can take using a quick action, pick it up, and then bring it back to your side of deployment.
Capture the flag
It's essentially capture a flag pero na option for elimination, of course.
Alright.
As mentioned.
Sige.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Do you want to do something else before the mission? Remember, you are right now mura og mga alas 10 na sa buntag. Ang inyong scheduled na fight is 2 hours pa before. Alas 2. Alas 2 sa hapon.
So, what's our
Chaman.
strategy?
ko i-change na kuan na systems.
Or should we
I'll allow changes allow pa na ako ang changes at the moment since na you can imagine now from the classroom you went to your mech na hangars and modifying your machine for the coming fight.
Okay.
Uy!
decide? I suggest Albus as the leader.
Ala. Si Jetro, pwede na magbinisaya Jetro? I just prefer as a GM I just prefer to talk in English.
Okay, so
Sige.
here's our plan, guys.
Si plano ninyo diha.
So, I'll take Overwatch sa backlane. We have Jetro. Do you have your missiles, Jetro? Or range? Or what
All
are
of my
you?
weapons are range.
Okay. So, you'll be our middle range. And we'll have our vanguard, si Kyle. And what's the name of your characters? And we'll have Cash as our flag. So Cash will be the one prioritizing to getting the flag. So we need to cover her. But in case that the sniper will open fire at us and we're on the pinch, we need to either harass the sniper, flank it out, or take cover. Not sure if we have cover later on. Do we have cover, Jay? Can we survey the training area?
Say, you're gonna survey the the location. So you walk out. The dust bowl. The dust bowl is a depression. It's a depression. It's mga 1 kilometer to the northeast of the school, just outside the city. Uh, Around it are muraog on the northern side of it na ay muraog bleachers para sa mananaw, right? And then on the middle of those bleachers is a muraog tower where there are that's where that's you think dito ang mga VIPs. In this case, by the way, ang VIPs in this context will be your sponsors, like you met your sponsors, si Sir Haywood Baxter. There would be other lords. Of course, Tanya, your training officer, katong inyong katong union officer na na-meet ninyo sa first, will be also there. Anything na size 1 is the height sa imuhang mech. Anything above that should be ample cover. In the middle of this, if you see na I red na flag, that's your flag to pick up. Remember, it requires a quick action to perform, to pick it that up. And then kaning mura og bowl, this is a depression. This is basically a hole.
By the way, Jay, wala may makita as of the moment. Or
Okay, sorry. My
screen.
bad. My bad. I forgot to. There we go. How's that?
Still black.
Kita na? Still black? There we go. Kana.
That one.
So, nara ang red na flag sa tunga, kanang mura og lingin, those are depressions. It needs twice the movement to go in and twice the movement to go out. It's the same cost, one cost lang sa cell to get saan na siya, to move inside it. Pero getting in and out will cost you 2 movement. So it's essentially risky na terrain.
Risky rin siya na terrain. Alright.
Na siya light cover or no?
Ang there's light cover nimo? What do you mean?
Kanang mga terrain?
Okay. Kanang height na may mga numbers, kanang 1 is basically just normal na cover. It basically just, if I shoot you at kanang naakay beside ka anang or adjacent ka anang 1, I basically 1d20 minus 1d6. Meaning plus 1 difficulty. If you are adjacent to a larger na structure like kanang 2, so plus 2 difficulty na siya to shoot. If you are behind a 3, right? If you are behind a 3 and there is no line of sight from that direction, you are basically safe. You cannot be shot there unless ordnance na weapon.
So, pasabutan ng ordnance weapon gani kanang murag pataas, no?
Mortars, missiles, they don't
Okay.
require man a line of sight.
Okay.
But if I shoot you with my weapon option is like a rifle lang, I cannot shoot you kung naka behind sa size 3.
Sige, thanks. Klaro.
Copy.
Okay. So, So, gisurvey na ninyo. You can see it there. So, naamoy deployment site.
So, where will be our deployment site?
May green, oh.
Ay, natambunan sa players.
Oh, may green.
Di ko pa. Ay, dara.
Green. That's where you are going to be deployed.
Okay. So, the range of our enemy sniper will be around 20. So, it's already across the map.
Ito is tawag sniper rifle.
Alright. Are you ready, guys? Final mech check.
Right. One last thing. Unsa pag switch
Diyan na to ni pag formation.
Tama switch.
og systems diri sa akong kuan.
No, dili. I'll just deploy here's your tokens. Okay, so sa'yo pa sama na token. Appearance.
Tuyok na lagi na.
Ang lagi. Kajat lang. PC. Ano tong PC token? Si Earl Mech. Date. Ay. What happened here? Kajat lang ah. Ay, sa hilap din ninyo. Okay, dili gipilit ang kuan select. Ala. Kajat lang ah. Do not touch the kuan kay I'll deploy your kuan sa mech. Okay. I don't know why. Ano ka naman na I want the PC tokens. Ako nang i-redo na lang after. There we go. That's you, Earl. This is Acts of Mercy. Lah, what happened?
Wala.
You clicked
Loading
him,
pa
Earl?
siguro.
Wala. Ako nag-click.
Did you click something?
Wala ko nang ilabot.
Andyan lang.
Wala.
Okay. This could be
I want to ask the team if we have an anti-air.
hala.
I have no specific weapon, but I think dili dai. Naka-missiles.
More pa missile sa air? I think more.
Okay. So that's you guys. Can you control the token, Earl?
How do I...
Control na nimo.
Di na ako siya ma-move.
Really? Use your arrow keys.
Basi
okay,
measure
arrows.
distance pa.
So Jeremiah mech. So nanay mo hang mech Jeremiah. Move to the starting position where you want.
Out of bounds.
Si kuan. I have to fix ang kuan ani ang prototype na usa na siya sheet kay is using the wrong kuan.
Gamove lagi ako map or ako ni.
Ay, that's the wrong kay Kyle man din na kay Jitro man ni siya dynamic. There we go. And then last dayon. Wait. Jet lang. I think that's wrong. Appearance here. Change the art. BC tokens. Jet. Oh my. Do not touch the kuan sa mech before I turn it over to you guys. Jet lang ha. PC tokens. Jetro mech. The token. So, pwede na Jetro, that's you. And then last lion, si Kyle. Hala.
Pwede na ako ni Leocon. Pasensya na gid kay kanagi ga disco. Ay ga videoke.
Yeah, that should be good. They should be good. Okay, so you should be able to move your mechs in position.
Okay.
Dito sa starting point, kuan, Jermay, kanang green, deployment zone mo.
Yeah. It.
Okay. Now remember ha, because of I couldn't figure out the kuan here is you need to saan na siya? You need to use comcon to keep track of the thing. Okay? So ready na mo? Okay.
Ay,
So
na akong daan na ako, na ako'y gi-change na akong systems na ako. From stable structure, gi-change na ako kuan. O Jericho deployable cover.
Okay.
sure.
Okay naman no?
So that should be fine.
Right.
So you see your competition Dayon. Tala. Okay. So when you walked out, you noticed that the crowd was murag minghoy. But when this group, they are called Dragon Claw, or as their flag says, Draken Claw. Kay German man ni sila ang ilahang leader. Draken Claw. This is the saan na siya? How the group is saan na siya? Pag when they say something, it's pronounced ano kana man ang kuan? Where's the text? There we go. It is Drakenklau, which is basically German for dragon claw. Taga na makpak. Meaning wala mo wala kay mo fans club, and you suspect not much wala murag kuan mo kung sasabong pa na terminology, kuan mo inilog sila kamo kay kuan mo na mo ads. Okay. So and then a kuan dayon, a starter pistol goes and then clunk and combat begins.
So, start na mong combat sa among
Yes, activate na ninyo dayon. By the way, who's the first one to act sa inyo ha?
Albus.
Muna start mission.
I'll be the
Yes. Kasi sabot mo.
I'll be
Who's
also
doing what?
Sige, ako na lang mag-open.
Ikaw kuan?
Oo.
So ang Jaguar nimo na mech mo mag start, correct?
Tama.
Okay, let's go. What do you wanna do? By the way, unsay imong move gali?
Kuan, I only have 4 speed.
So you can
At most, I can go here.
okay,
Pero
4.
kung magamit ko og kuan, og bonus action ako para mag-dash, pwede ko makabot diri.
No, you can move. Dili, when you dash, you consume a dapat na system ng free ang imong movement,
Naay hyperspec fuel injector.
which is
For the rest of this, sorry?
Sige, unsay kuan?
Right.
For
Ano siya, for the rest of this scene, you gain +1 accuracy on all attacks, check, save, once per turn, and you can use boost as a free action. Pero core
okay.
system siya.
Okay. Sa core system nimo, so i-activate pa na nimo? Munang
I
question
think.
ako.
Nag-i-activate pa.
So if i-consume na nimo, you notice nimo na battery sa imong kuan. Sure.
Okay.
So you can move up 4, and then when you boost, by the way, ang rule na Kyle is when you use a boost, you can move another 4.
Another 4?
Oh. Muna ang rule. Pero ang minimum lang is 1.
Once per kwan. One per quick action.
No. Basically, let's say you move 4 and you declare you want to boost na since free action man ang boost nimo, you can boost again the same amount of mo space.
Sige.
Move. Oh, so basically you can move up to 8 if you boost. Technically. So where do you wanna go dayon? So i-resolve sa ang first nimo, katong first 4 nimo.
Right? 1,
1,
2, 3, 4.
4. Okay.
Then I'll use one quick action to boost.
Dili quick. Free man kasi mo ha. Free action maka. So
Dili sa nako i-activate.
dili sa na gamiton. Okay, so you consume one
Sige.
quick action. You move another 4 na pod. 1, 2, 3, 4. Valid na siya.
4.
Valid na siya. Okay. What do you wanna do dayon? Napa makay quick action.
Tapos, quick action. Quick action, hide din ko dire.
Hide ka. Okay. Pretty good. So, I think sorry.
Na-check, no?
Dili. Oh, sorry. I want to wala may check ang hide, di ba? Wala lang ang hide. Ang hide basically is kung I search for you, kung i-search na ako na siya, pangitaon ako ka, walang problema. So basically hide na ka. Automatic. The contest here is if I'm trying to search for you. So automatic naka-hide, naka-status. Okay, that's Kyle's move that leads us to the opposition. Okay? Ang first move sa on the Dragon Claw team is the turbine. What he does is his move is 5, so he moves up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He boosts again to go another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the end of his move dayon.
That's a good looking mech.
Basically, when you take a look at Turbine, it is essentially one of those purposely built na mechs where naa siya boosters. He's basically just when he's moving, he basically just barely lifts up. When he stops moving, he puts down his feet. If you recall katong half transformation sa Macross, nakaabot na ba mo ana or kuan mo ana? Where ang plane na has na ITL? Sorry.
Albus was still young at that time.
So that's the end. Kisay next mo move.
I would suggest
Kisay next.
Question, Sir J.
Yes.
Kung mag-move ka, pwede nga dili sa ka mag-engage o combat, mag-move lang sa ka?
Move lang ka. Move man ka. May kung saan yung pag-combat, maki-target.
I mean kanang dili pa ka mag-kuan ba? Kana bitaw dili pa ka mag full action or kaning
Dili,
quick action.
Movement.
Kailangan jud.
Pwede man ka mo end lang. You just move then end.
And turn.
Mag-enter.
Basically,
okay.
you don't do anything.
Okay.
So who's moving next?
Wala lang si Kyle. Si AG can.
Sige ako na lang, mag-move na lang ko.
Nawala si Kyle.
Nakatago.
Dili.
Nag-hide si Kyle.
Nag-hide. So ikaw,
Nag-hide si Kyle.
so
Astra.
ang acts of mercy ang next. So where you wanna go, my dear? You move your unsay mo ang movement?
4 lang.
Movement? 4, so you can move up to 4.
Yes, so aman ko. Mag-move ko for 4 steps.
4.
Oh
1.
my God.
Sige, 2, 3, 4. Now, there
Yeah.
is a thing sa imuhang quick action called a boost. If you notice na yung option, a boost basically allows you to move again at the cost of your quick action. You can only do it once per turn. So, do you want to move again?
Wait lang, magunaw na sa ako. Kamo, naman ko an idea. Asa ko mo move next? If mag-boost ko.
Another 4.
I would suggest somewhere
You go, leader.
Wala.
Go.
here.
Go, Papi Earl.
Di ba kamo duha ni Kyle ang vanguard, kamo duha
Oo.
dito sa. So dito ka sa ubos bigas ang si Kyle
Somewhere
sa taas.
here.
Asa man dapit? Asa
Dili.
ang color ni mo?
Na siya. Pit.
Orange.
That's a pit, by the way.
Pit ni? At,
Oh, pit na siya. That's a pit.
pit.
Ana,
I would
pwede
say-
ka maabot dire. Pero I think
Ah.
ma-expose man siguro ka kay wala
No,
cover.
dili. She's still adjacent. She gets na siya kanang soft cover. Not soft cover, kanang +1 lang.
Pit
Ah,
na ba?
wait.
Either you could go below the pit or hide in these rocks. Yung red.
Okay. Pwede ra.
Okay, so consume activate the boost and then move again.
Okay, boost. Boost na yan.
And then move another 4.
Move another 4. Saka, sir, no?
Ikaw may gagawin.
Asa ganito, Sir Earl? Asa ganito dapit, Sir Earl? Wait lang. Asa ganito?
Here,
Boss.
you can move
Oh,
at the top.
Anto. Oh, no. Dili ko kaagi-lagi dari. Pwede na mo tuyok?
Sige, saka.
I don't know. You're
Dili ka.
doing. No, you
Dili
cannot
ko
pass.
kaliok na lang.
Dala, if you
Ay.
no. Kana siya?
Ansa na?
That cost 2.
Oo.
Dili.
Ha?
That kanang where were you from? Balik sa imong agi.
Asa gani ko gikan?
Kanang iba ni Kyle.
Dili diha kanang kuan. Kanang
There,
sa
there.
diha. Oh. If you plan to pass through the half cover, that costs 2 movement.
Oh.
So basically 1. So if you go up 1, that's 1. If you pass to the half cover, the half kuan 1/2, that is 1, 2 na siya.
Okay.
Oh, that
So,
costs
3
2.
na.
Oh, 3 and then 4 na hindi mo.
Oh,
So,
sakto
yeah,
na
na.
gyapon nga diri.
Oh.
Okay. Up. Okay. Ay,
So,
dili siya magida to, Sir Jay. Dili na lang ko diri.
Okay.
Ano na?
And
Okay.
that's, you wanna do anything?
Turn sa ako.
And turn. Okay, that's the end
Okay.
of Cash's turn. So, ang next ani na move is ang Parabellum is the next to move. She moves basically 4. Oh, sorry. So 1. Oh, sorry. Did I click? Oh, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the end of her turn. Who's next to move?
Dangerous.
Seiji. The
Okay.
very cold one.
Ala.
The oldie.
Okay.
So ikaw ang next. So okay, where do you wanna go?
Gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm
Okay.
just gonna end my turn.
And your turn. Okay.
Yep.
So next. Ang next ani mo move si Sep. He's basically going to move. Where do you wanna go? If I remember, kailangan na lang ko i-check, guys. Encounter toolkit. Sa galing ng skills ani dasiha. Okay. So he moves 1. Oh, sorry. Ubos 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the end of his turn. Okay, ang last then, the last line of movement. The last movement?
Kerberos.
Ikaw, Earl,
Can
what do you
I
wanna do?
go with this green grass, Jay ba? Ning one and one half?
Half lagi. It costs you 2.
2?
Oh,
Ah,
cost you 2.
okay, okay. I'll move 1,
1.
2, 3, 4.
Ano yun?
I'll end
Wanna
my
do?
turn.
Okay. And sa inyong turn, once that ends turn, that basically dayon just moves dayon along the other mechs. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the other mech na sa taas, si hard hats, add to the stack. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the end of their turn. Now, by next dayon is, unlike sa D&D po ni siya, you can change the order dayon. Who wants to move karon first?
Ah, okay.
Dili ni siya kuan, puli-puli lang. Pero kamoy because as far as Lancer is concerned, all of these activities are happening at the same time.
Pwede mas-snipe si Turbine, ah.
I think... Yeah, pwede. If mag-move ko first. Counter snipe. Pass it.
Yeah, magstay lang ko sa akong
1,
position
2,
kay
3, 4.
ulat ko na yung musulod sa control zone.
Okay.
Snipe ko ba yun?
Kerberos will like to move first.
Aman ka mo move.
So he have 5 movement. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And he'll do let me check. A full action or skirmish ba? Wait lang. Skirmish. He wants to do a skirmish. Ay, hindi. Hindi
Say,
pwede.
Unsay na weapon mo? What they are firing?
Supposed to be ang sniper rifle but di siya maka-use. So I end my turn.
And ni sa imuhang
Turn.
turn.
Can we destroy yan yung mga obstacles?
Dili.
So dapat ikaw mo move.
Okay, so
Tira.
so you're done. Okay na ka, Earl. You're
Mm.
basically done dayon, right? You kaput. Okay, so ang next mo, so next then ani is
Mga vanguards. Ang flag ato yung capture, no?
Mm.
Apa.
Red. Okay.
so what happens here is
I wanna
say
move.
what I wanna do. Okay. So ang first mo move ako the first na move sa kuan will be Sep. What Sep is going to do is he's gonna apply Jet lang ha. Okay. So what Sep will do is use a quick action to invoke a cloaking field. So pag ang cloaking field niya is basically one cell size na siya ka dako. Where's my drawing tool here? So basically karon ang cloaking field niya is about that size. And basically covering both him and the sniper.
Oh.
That will last until the next turn. The scout and the allied characters within the affected area are invisible.
Alright.
And that
Di ba na mawala kung mag-fire ang kwan or until the next turn gyud?
dili na siya. Muna unsa mo do you mean fire? Dili. If it's Parabellum's turn na and she fires, mawala of course ang invisibility.
Sige, sige.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay? But if dili, okay na lang. Later na lang to na mechanics. So that ends Sep's turn. Who's next to move? So
Question
manas
sa bago ta mag-start. Pwede man
Yeah.
ma-stack ang mga buffs o debuffs. For example, na ako'y systems na ani na hatag sa isa ka buff. Tapos tawag na rider abilities pod na mohatag og ani na debuff ay na buff pod. Mag-stack man na sila no mga bonuses plus 1 accuracy.
pero ang anything na let's say valid sa pilot, unsa ang skill i-plus ra nako. For example, di ba ang imong pilot kinay plus 2? Mura po i-add. You don't need add dice for that. That's if that's what you mean.
I mean mga accuracy ug mga difficulties ba.
It cancels out to each other. So, for example, if you have plus 1 accuracy and then you are facing a plus 1 difficulty, that basically just becomes a straight up na D20 na roll.
Okay. So what if ani scenario mag-duel ko aning adjacent na tile na makahatag og plus 1 na difficulty when attacking sa kwa, tapos mag-deploy ko og smoke cover
Okay.
which grants plus 1 difficulty when ma-attack ko. Magkuan man mag-stack man or no?
No. Still give you plus 1 ra gyapon.
Kailangan ako.
Plus 1 gyapon.
Sige. Alright. I-try doon ako provoke a sniper, guys.
It's okay.
Okay, so
Go Kyle.
alright. Mag-start ko hidden no? Or kuan?
when you
Or once
move,
mag-move ko?
pag once mo ma-broke na siya, automatic din naka-hidden din na it breaks.
Sige. So, for my normal movement, sige lang oops. 3, 4. Mag-boost ko. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So, for my normal movement, I guess I'll end up here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Boost na po ka again.
Yes, and I use my boost. 1, 2,
4.
3. Diri sa. And
Open kay ka.
for my other quick action, I guess I should deploy a pattern A Jericho deployable cover.
Katay mo hang smoke mine.
Shield ang shield.
Size 1 man Japon ang deployable cover. Dili man mag-stack no?
So kana imong deploy na may imong smoke mine in front of you, right? Or unsay mo i-smoke lang diretso, correct? I'll just use that as an
Marag
icon.
smoke grenade lang.
Lagi.
Yes, basahan ako. Throw a smoke grenade within range 5.
Okay,
All
so
characters and object with a blast 2 area benefit from soft cover until your next turn. At
so
which point the smoke disperses. Blast 2 area. Kasi nakadako gani?
ama nimo ilabay by the way. Sa atubangan lang nimo or
I
within
guess somewhere here. Para kung naay alay mo duol diri. Makabenefit. Alright.
Okay. So kana day. So i-delete na lang nako ning kuan day kani akong placeholder. Okay. That should cover you. So nana kay soft cover. Yeah, do you want to do anything else?
No, that's both my quick actions.
Okay. So that's the That's the end of your turn. So, ang next dayon na move ani sa NPCs is i-move forward na ko si Hard Hats.
Okay, show me something.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he will boost sa iyahang quick action and he will basically just jump into the pit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the end of his
Boom.
turn. Okay, who's next? Who's doing the next movement?
Cash. Ato ka dito kay Kwan. Para dito kay...
Cash, I would
Paco.
suggest you move towards
Ala.
Jaguar. But enough
Ama,
distance na you won't get
Dili
hit.
ka madungan na mo, Jermay. Ama ka.
Myself.
Where do you wanna go?
Wala pa ako nag-storya, Manggod.
Where do you wanna go?
Strong
Okay.
Manunggab na.
So the basic. So okay, it's your turn. So where do you wanna go?
Manunggab ng GM.
Mingan sila kay dato daw ko na Commodore kang Jaguar.
Ikaw, remember,
yeah.
makasuggest sila pero ikaw may gadula.
Lagi.
Sige,
Diretso na sa
sige.
flag.
Movement 4.
Okay, where do you wanna go?
Dre. No. Wait lang.
Oy, pagka man.
Tama kayo. Kadali lang. Di ko kabalo mag-control.
Pwede man yata i-move sa mouse. Gamit
Hindi na
mouse.
ako siya i-move sa mouse.
Yes, I
Okay.
think.
Hindi
Di
siya
lang,
move
just-
sa akong mouse.
I don't know. So just move your kwan, sige. Kanaog lang, down.
Sa danir ako.
Okay, sige.
Oh,
Sige,
hindi.
left and
Tama.
left. Ay na, sunda. We'll just follow the kwan.
Sige, go. Wait
Okay.
lang. Sorry, guys. First time. Sige. 1,
Uh,
2,
Two,
3, 4.
3 pa na. 4. Then
Four.
where you go?
Dayon. Pwede ko katong quick boost gyapon again.
So i-consume gyapon. Don't forget sa imong sheet, sa imong comcon. So i-consume quick action and then boost.
Yeah, akong boost. Quick action dayon is boost. Okay.
So then move the
Ilan na ni ka move? 1 space raman ni, di ba, sir?
Dili, 4 gyapon.
4 gyapon.
Pero minimum
Okay.
1 para mo ka ma-consume ang boost. So you need
Okay, so padulong lang ko kang Kyle. Ay,
Si
kang either Jaguar de, sorry. Dre. Yeah, and turn.
Pwede pa ka magkuhan. Mag-hide,
Naman sa ko.
di ba?
Yeah. Ay, pwede pa ba? Sa quick actions? Sige. Pwede na i-try ang hide.
Sige, sure.
Question, di ba?
So
if
hide.
Hide.
sign ang itawag sa kuan sa comms dili ang mech.
Hindi ka mo.
Sige.
Wala ko kabalo. Sige, go. Hide. Okay. Hide na ko. Dayon, and turn.
Okay. So end turn. So ang next move na ko will be Saber for the NPCs. And he will move she will move 1, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. And then she will boost again using her quick action 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the end of her turn. Next.
I go.
So ikaw CG, what do you wanna do?
First, I'm gonna move. 1, 2.
Dayon.
I'm gonna hit this son. Yup.
Kasi mo gamito ng weapon.
My howitzer, 20 ang distance, maximum range.
Kasi mo target. Who are you shooting at?
Hard hat.
Okay, go.
There. Na siya, sa terrain niya nga, What's difficulty 1?
Minus 1 ka. Minus 1d6 ka, minus 1d6 ka naman na siya kuan plus 1 cover.
But my howitzer is 2d6 man iya explosive damage.
Lagi 2d6. So let's see kung if you can hit it, then mo roll man ni siya og aji dayon kung makalikay ba siya.
Okay. Blast 2. What is blast? Base.
So you basically just roll first if you can hit. So one kan lang, you basically roll 1d20 sa result.
1d20. Okay.
Uh, 15. That hits. Roll damage dayan.
Roll damage.
Kasi damage niya.
Wait, nasaan ito? Ay, akong barrage ni, no? I-barrage.
Now this is just your first weapon, right?
Yup.
Oh,
So, skirmish di ay.
If
okay.
mag-move ka, skirmish na lang.
Yeah, okay. So,
Say damage. For
ako
with
nang
how?
i-attack roll, no? Sa Comcon.
Attack roll.
Mag-roll
And
ko.
then unsay ang dice ana dayon. What's does the template say?
Says damage 2d6.
Oh, 2d6. So you roll 2d6 then get the highest na damage. Unsay result?
Na 4 o na 1. So, 4.
So 4 ang damage ana. So i-update na ko na siya Okay. So hits a hard hat, but you cannot go on here. Explosions all around. And then what do you wanna do more? Napakahimuan?
I think once naman siguro nila. Fuck. I end my turn.
Okay, you end your turn. Okay. So the next one to move here. Next one to they say a ruler. Where's the ruler here? Yeah, sure. Okay. So ang next one is turbine. He's gonna move 5 spaces up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he's gonna does he have line of sight? Naman niya siya line of sight tingali. That should be fine. So he's gonna use iyahang missile launcher against you dayon CG sa imuhang mech. Okay? So
Ay, GM. Naday ko ano katong personalization sa may katong plus 2 HP. Kada ba?
alage.
Sige.
Gi-account na nimo, gi-account na magkano mo sa imong mech na.
14 ang akong HP na.
Okay.
Ay,
So So, first, ang missile launcher ani na is it's tagged to be seeking and smart. Okay? Now, kung seeking og smart na siya, it's basically your e-defense ang gamiton sa sensor. Okay?
Okay.
Do I overcome a 9? Unsa imong e-defense?
Defense. E-defense is 9.
9. So daog ang tabla in Lancer is kinsa tong attacker daog. right? So you take 4 blast damage.
Oh. Okay. So, minus
Igo
na ng
ka.
HP.
Ah. And that's the end of Turbine's turn. Ang last na rin ani is the sniper. Okay. So Emmy takes a shot at you, Earl. Sa imuhang mech.
Nakoy soft cover plus
Lagi,
1.
na
Ah,
soft cover. So, it's essentially it's ang rifle ani ang iyang terms ani it's armor armor piercing, so it ignores your armor value. It is also a accurized na rifle that is +2. So essentially ang iyang i-roll ani is +1 na accuracy. So 10 plus 3, 13, Earl.
13. Sige, akong tanaw na ni.
Unsay imong evasion? Unsay imong evade?
Evasion. Nasa may... Wait,
Evas.
di mo din makita dari.
Shit.
10.
Nasa?
10 lang.
10. So you get hit. You get hit by a armor piercing anti-material rifle.
Pila yung range
It's
ana, Jay?
25.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Automatic it's automatic 10 kinetic. Ang armor nimo doesn't save. So automatic you take 10.
Okay.
And that's the end and that's the end of the Dragon Claws team. Next, who's moving first karon?
Questions.
Sorry. Yes.
Quick action na pagkuha sa flag. Alright.
Okay.
Second question. Pwede na ako mapasa ang flag.
Yes, that's another quick action.
Nice. So, ani na lang guys, since duol ko sa flag, snatch na nakajut, dagan ko layo, tapos, since naa si Maymay, pwede mo yata ni isalo ni Maymay na? Dagan dayon?
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Dagan ka pa dulong sa green, may. Sa green ang tala.
Alright. Okay, so I'll take the first turn.
Okay.
I'll activate a core system.
Okay.
Power up for the rest of the scene. You gain +1 accuracy on all attacks, check saves, and boost as a free action. So wag move ko 1, 2, and as a quick action I grab this flag.
Dili, you have to be on top of the flag to grab it.
Ah.
Dili, adjacent.
D. Ana.
And
Then I grab the flag.
Okay, grab ka. Okay.
Tapos for a quick action, I'll shoot my shotgun.
Okay. Attack ka.
Opo.
Okay.
So regular roll lang, D20.
Okay.
2 does not hit.
2 does not hit. So pagtira niya, ang si Turbine just shakes the plane. Ayahang bot. Lahos na yung pellets.
That's for intimidation.
Intimidation moves.
Wait guys, nasa video ano ni Kyle.
And then I
Okay.
spent how many movement was that? That's 3.
3. Oh.
I have,
Isa pa, napaka-isa sa imong regular move. Correct?
so that would make it 5 plus the boost.
Dili. Okay, dili. Napaka lagi 5 para sa ang boost, correct ka. 5 plus the boost.
So, 1,
Ako lang
2,
ikuan eh. I-delete na ako na. Just mark, just
3,
remember na aha na.
4,
Mm.
5, and as my last quick action, I'll throw another smoke
Smoke?
grenade in this area. Saan pag-move aning smoke grenade? Di, ni mo
Ah,
move.
Ay, dugangin lang. Pagdugang lang. We'll just keep track.
Sige.
Question.
Ay,
Nawala na bang
Mm.
smoke kang spotter o parabellum?
Ansa, invisible paghihapon na siya as far as kuan right now. Invisible
kay,
pa ang spotter. You cannot see that, so you cannot you can still target that pero you get 50% na penalty.
Mm,
Si Parabellum, when she shot, she is still visible, but she will go back to being invisible at the start of her turn.
okay. So,
Mura ba og pagpusil niya sa sniper rifle, psh, kita nimo siya. Pero
mm,
karon ginihina niya siya og fade back to invisibility.
okay.
Okay. So, movement pa ni Kwan, right? Movement pa ni
yes.
what do you wanna do? Deploy na kag smoke, right?
Ah,
Again.
dini ang smoke.
Okay. And then
That's my turn.
okay, that's the end of your turn. Pero napa ang flag sa imo ha, Kyle, correct?
Apa.
Wala pa nimo napasa. Okay, good. So
Ay,
next,
ipasa ba na ako or pwede niya i-take?
I'll,
I-take
s-
pwede.
kung willing ka, pwede i-take ni Jermay.
Sige, sige, sige.
Okay. So with the end, that ends your turn.
Yes.
Okay, so ang next ani will be
Cash.
hard hat first.
Ay, kontra pa din.
It's okay. Wait lang. Wait, dili maka-move. Why do you not move? Hard hat. There we go. So, hard hat. Click. There we go. There we go. Saan man eh? Sorry. I am on the wrong sheet. There we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 at the end of that. And then, it will fire at you, Jermay? At Cash? I believe that this reaches, right? That reaches
Yeah.
basically.
Naiga or something.
So it fires at you, my dear. So basically, na may soft cover ka in between and may plus smoke. So that is basically 1d20. 13 minus 4. That's 7. On sa imong evasion.
9.
Okay, may? 9 ang
Ay.
imong evasion, may?
Sorry.
Mas may.
Evas. Tanong
Hello,
mo,
Day.
Evas.
Nawala mas Jermay.
May,
May? Hala.
ni Kaging.
Hala ka di atong kuan. Kauban nawala. Naputol na, nag-brown out dito.
Hanap
Anak.
ko donggab.
Where's our kuan? Nawalas may. Who has wala ba ko control sa iyahang
Chatting.
Inay daw net.
may net. Okay. Unsa ang evasion? That's the thing. What? What is your
Ila daw yung evasion.
evade nimo? I think she's like an 8, correct? Normal man na? Let's assume na lang it doesn't Hit. So that's the end of Hard Hat's
I think
turn.
9 na iya or 12.
Oh, lagi. That's the end of your turn. Who's moving next? Na kasi mo
Jermaine,
wala man si Jermay, so kasi mo dula kay Jermay.
mine?
Yeah, dapat siya gid dapat.
Siya dapat.
Di. So skip over sa Tana and then we'll do on a different one. Who's doing what?
Ako.
Kung dili ka move si Jermay. So naka-move na ikaw kasi who's naka-move na
Hello.
sa kanina round.
Hello?
Ito
Wala.
Naka-move na si Hummingbird.
Nana ko.
Okay.
Ako wala pa.
Kasi mong evasion Galiday? What's your evade?
Pass.
Vision. Asa gaya na makitaan?
Yung evas. Sa mong sheet.
Kani ang gisend nga kuan.
Where?
Ang gisend.
Nasa taas, nasa taas.
Oh, scroll up lang.
9?
Nine, oh, miss. Miss ang attack ni Hardak. Basically, bullets
so
pass
sad.
you. Okay.
Ha.
So, imuhang, ikaw kuno ang next move. What do you wanna do?
Saan man to gani? Hansa to yung
action.
plano gani Earl? Ay,
Quick
Sir
action.
Earl.
Wow,
Action.
flag.
Kuhaonin mo yung flag kang Jaguar.
Kuha na kang flag kang Jaguar.
Oo.
Okay.
Dayam. Pag-forward pa ko or napaba ko
Paatras,
i-move?
run towards our base.
Basically, just declare na you are using a quick action to perform something.
Quick
Okay,
activation.
quick action to
Pick up the flag,
Where?
right? Pick up the flag
Yes, oo.
kay Kwan. So, nana kay flag. So, you are -1 quick action.
Wala ko i-click dani sa akong quick action.
Dili, click. Nagyan po kay i-click din na may, I believe mo si options ninyo, ana.
Quick activation siguro.
Nakay...
Permit, boost, ram, grapple, quick tech, hide, search.
Pwede lang, you can use, I'll just use grapple for, Kwan lang. For, saan na siya, narrative, para matrack lang
Ay.
ang, Kwan.
Okay,
Kuha dalaga kus
grapple.
din ni siya.
Kuha talaga ko.
Na may ano, sa gay tawag gani kanang roll something.
Just finish, just complete it.
Success lang. Okay, success.
Just complete it.
Dismiss. Dayon is nakuha na lugar nako.
Ang
Ano
flag. Okay,
Flag.
nanang flag sa mga.
Pag-move dayon ko pabalik sa sa base.
Yes.
Pwede mo tira sa ako? Ay, ako mabalik sa base.
Daga
I
na.
don't know. Ikaw may ganula. Ayan, that's a question.
Wait lang,
Ayun,
check
ayun.
ko na kami.
That's a question.
Ito lang, mamusil sa ako. Dili ka masagot.
Dog na pa.
Fine, whatever.
Sige, mamusil sa ako.
Ay,
Unsa man ako?
naging
Unsa gani ako?
Pencil?
Ako'y assault rifle. Sorry,
Okay,
guys.
who are you shooting at?
Ani si turbine kaning somewhere nasa control zone nga kuan
Okay.
nga word.
Okay.
Okay.
So, naa kay +1 difficulty because you're in smoke here. So, you are basically shooting half blind. So, naa kay
Okay.
+1, naa kay -1 difficulty.
Unsan man ako na pag -1 difficulty ana, sir?
I-add naman na sa imuhang kuan tingali. Correct?
Saan man na? Where should I add it?
So, pag usa man, skirmish, right? This is skirmish action you're performing.
Yeah, full
Pwede mo na
action ba
siya
ni?
i-manual i-add sa last pag-roll nimo.
Then i-add lang then assume mo ba kay dice, so you do a skirmish sa imong kuan and then you add, notice nimo na kay pag plus anang difficulty.
Mag-plus ka ng difficulty.
Oh.
Where?
Di ba?
Nasa taas?
Di ba mugawas ang kuan, mugawas tong skirmish na value? Katong
Oo.
di ba gigawas sa tong window.
Then ay
Nana-
pili nga upat ka buok nga assault rifle misara ka na.
That's not pili lagi. So you're selecting the assault rifle, correct? Okay, select na nimo assault rifle, correct?
Okay.
So once you select the assault rifle, you should be able to see dayon the katong pag-resolve. Notice nimo na akay kuan? na ay accuracy, difficulty, attack roll na window.
Na.
Oh,
Yes.
so plus you add a 1 die sa imong difficulty there.
Okay, na.
Oh,
Then attack na din ko?
yeah, attack. What do you get?
Okay. Asa akong mag-get ano? Hit or miss, walang nakabutang. Asa
Ah.
ko magtanaw sa
Lagi,
get?
what was it? What value did you get sa imong
Three.
attack roll?
3.
Yung
Yeah,
three.
miss, that's an automatic miss.
Tama kayo!
That's a miss.
Pangit isa na
Oh, yung mga
So,
leftovers na kay. Hindi kay
So,
go.
Manang
So-
daga na lang.
so
Kutsilyo
So,
ra gaya ko ano.
so narratively, Acts of Mercy grabs the flag from Jaguar and then while turning around shoots her assault rifle at Turbine. Bang, Rambo style. But she is shooting to the smoke because she's in smoke. She's half blind. She's basically just firing lang at the direction where she think Turbine is. Bang. And that's
Okay.
and then that's your actions. Dayon, what do you wanna do next?
Napaka kay movement, May.
Okay, movement.
Walk up shame? Oh, yeah, walk up shame, movement. So, dani ko balik here, dari. Ay, 4 man, di ba?
4, that's yes, 4.
Dari ko. So, mag-move.
Use your what do you wanna use?
Hindi ko
Sige.
ka-move. Sama kayo ako
I-select,
mouse.
i-select ang token
Ay.
controls
Ay.
first, baby.
Arrow key.
Arrow keys. Token controls, i-select ang token controls on the left-hand side na control and then move your character.
Dili ko po. Nag-move. Ako na siyang gi-click. Pero dili ko ka-lihok.
Ako na lang
Why
mo para
is it?
kuan. So, you wanna go,
Dani ko,
Ana?
sir.
Ana,
Ano
and then
Yeah.
where? Back pa?
Ayun.
More back?
4 naman, di ba?
Yeah, so 1, 2,
Dani ko dapat. Ay, murag feeling ako naglag ang akong kuan. Ako sang
okay.
reload.
Somewhere here.
So
Ay,
3,
murag
4, Ana, correct?
Again. Wait lang.
Okay,
Oh,
reconnect ko
siya.
na siya. I'll put her back.
Masang i-restart. I-refresh.
Ang what?
Ako
Client?
ang kuan,
Client?
Foundry
Client?
Virtual Table.
Okay. Reconnect.
Sayang.
So you
Muka
miss.
kay nani ay. I had the opportunity na. Oh, aman ka pa dalong. Yan, anak ko.
Okay, so we want to move 1.
Niliyok ko?
Yes.
Yep.
Nyapil ako agliw
Dili.
ko.
Wala ko niliyok. Ay, tara. Samo ka. Ito. 2,
Uy, mapil ako gliyok.
3.
Gi-select mo nimo si Earl. Ayun, wala tayong
Wala
gi-select si
na
Earl.
kami select si Sir Earl.
Nag-draw ka og pig image na. Ka Earl, dani ka Earl no, diha ka.
Dili.
Oh. Ayaw lagi naka-select ka, may just press escape sa and then click your icon. Naka-select mo, gi-select nimo si Sir Earl at the same time.
Kailas na may kay mga.
Ali, okay na.
Ay ko ram tinago ko shame, di ay ko ba na.
Ali, okay na siya.
Wala lang. Samo ka kay oy.
So that's the end of your turn.
Pwede pa ba ko makakuan?
You still have
Labog.
Mag quick boost makagamit. Ikapila maka quick boost ay sa ka turn kaduha.
Dili. Do you still have a quick action left?
Ay quick action di ay sorry.
Do you
Wala
still
na.
have?
Let me
Wala
see.
ka.
Nag-grapple mga ganina, di ba?
Lagi, you grab the flag. Wala na kay supposed to be action ana dapat.
Sige, wala na. Gidana na ko kung asa ko. Enter na ko.
Okay, and turn. So ang next mo move ani. Okay. So ang next move ani is turbine. He'll move up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ano to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So ang first, he's gonna do a couple of things here
Bang.
that might sound weird. The first one here is he's gonna use a ace class na effect, which is basically once per round uh, as a quick action to use strafe. Okay, he's gonna aim for acts of mercy.
Mercy. Oh my
Okay.
God.
Now, here's the thing. Strafe is an auto hit, right?
Oh,
Automatic na siya. Basically, you get hit by 3 kinetic damage. And that's it.
tinood man si Turbine, oy. Joke
Okay.
ra man gud to ganina.
Oh. Okay, that's the kwan. So, strafe na siya, and so automatic flat na siya na 3 damage. He's gonna use na po dayon turbine. Turbine's gonna use again missiles. Okay? So, again, this is a seeking og smart na missile. By the way, if you're wondering, seeking means ang missiles are self-guided and will follow a target. Doesn't require any line of sight, nor does it require any it basically ignores dayon cover. Next, it's also smart because it's a smart missile. Instead of using your evasion, you use your e-defense to defend against the missile. Okay, my dear. So, it fires at missiles at you. By the way, unsa imong armor? Jermay,
Daw, armor.
unsa imong armor?
Sige makita ng armor.
Armor bonus nimo. What's your armor bonus?
Asa kaya na dapat makitaan?
Sa taas lang
alam.
yapon. Dapat sa AI. Armor.
Wala ko yung nakitaan nga armor bones.
Wala eh. Wala kay hull? Wala kay hull value day, no?
Ay,
Wala.
ganun.
Double
Dapat
check.
sa speed.
Ay,
Dapat sa
ha?
Ah.
Anong speed? Ay,
Wait
attack
lang.
bonus?
Let me supposed to
Kanang
be.
sa left side. Naman ay kanya hal nga.
Ay, 1?
One. Okay, one.
Wait lang.
One hal.
So wala kay so you don't have any, you have 1 armor, correct? So you take 2 damage first para sa strafe.
Minus
2 damage. Minus 2.
Minus 2 ka. You get.
Okay.
So for the missile, that's a 19. What's your e-defense?
Defense. 8.
8.
Patay ko diretso?
Igo na pug ka. You are
Another
hit.
8.
No. Another 8, kuya. Relax lang. Relax lang. Relax. Relax lang there. So automatic that dili. So you take 4 blast damage.
Brass damage.
Blast damage.
Asa na dapit ang blast damage?
Wala. That's just the type of basically you ate you ate missiles.
Okay.
Buto-buto ka.
Okay lang.
Okay so far?
Wala ko so 2 lang ako minus akong HP.
Now, 2 para sa strafe. Another 4 na po dayon for the missiles.
Oh no.
Oh no. So minus 4 na sad. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Level na ace.
8.
Eight.
Oh.
By the way, did you wala pa you're still alive?
Yeah, napakoy 8.
Okay, fine. That's the end of Turbine's turn. Okay, so ikaw na
Okay
Earl
lang.
ang who's left
Wala
sa
pa
inyo
akong
na
kalyot.
side?
Ako.
Ako.
Earl
Si,
o
ako una.
sorry.
Ako. Ay, ikaw na
Nararega.
siya. Sige, sige.
Okay.
So who's moving next?
Skerberos, si Hades.
Ikaw. Okay,
Kahit
what
sa
your
line of, kasi pasabot sa line of sight, makonsider
Kana, sir,
din
kana.
siya line of sight.
Kana.
kana that's dili
Line of
line of sight wala man makita. Basically line of sight makita ba nimo?
Okay. So, on my free action, I'll use my project shield at Parabellum. Parabellum will take +2 difficulty if he try to make an attack against me.
Okay.
Then next is I'll use my
So na quick action na. Quick
free
action
action
to.
siya.
Free action, okay.
So then I'll use my full action to barrage at turbine,
Okay, go.
anti-material and missile. So I'll
Ah.
roll for sige roll ani D4 ay D20.
Di naman sa mo nagawa ka nagamit sa Comcon naman tingali dia.
Di gusto ko mag-roll.
Ah. Di
Okay.
ko unsa it says sa imong kuan? What does it say? Sa imong loadout.
Okay, 20 plus 0 so kan D20. So 1 ka D20 plus 0. $11 ang isa.
Okay.
That's for the anti-material rifle.
Okay.
Then, mag-roll din kog 2d6.
Okay.
7.
6.
So, 7 damage kang turbine if naa siya pila yung evasion?
Later na unsa may hitabo?
Okay, padayon. Another 1d20 for the missile. 8. Mayo. Then damage is bilang 1d3 plus 1.
Okay.
2.
Okay.
Plus 1 accuracy din yung missile.
So you think so tira ka sa imong missiles o tira po ka sa imong anti-rifle kay turbine, right? You thought you can hit it. Si turbine 9 will use his class-based reaction. It's called barrel roll. Barrel roll basically means it will perform a barrel roll flying 6 spaces in any direction, causing the attack to miss. This movement ignores engagement and does not provide any reaction. So basically, tira, you fire everything you have on it, Earl. Alright? And he basically just barrel rolls. And he will move. Nag-post na ko ang skill sa kuan. He can only do it once per round though. 9 charges. So he will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dani lang 6. And that's the reaction niya dayon. Ko nang i-mark niya. Kurot na yung reaction. Okay, do you want to do anything more, Earl?
Wait.
I-cover si Barney siyang escape.
Cover ba? Nakalupad man siya?
Alright.
Wait, napa ba ko
Bilang health ni Turbine, pwede makapalo.
You have to do a scan if you want or invade.
Okay.
I'll use
Pero so far, as you know, wala pa na siya naigo. So, very pristine pa na siya. Sinaw pa kaya na siya na kuan.
Pristine di ay ha.
I'll move. So I still have
move 4.
I'll move 1 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And end my turn.
Okay. So ang next move ane will be Saber, and he will move she will move 1, 2, 3, 4. And since nakita niya na Acts of Mercy has the flag, it will do a skirmish twice at Jermai. Dun, 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 dun. By the way, does it reach? Uh, Never mind, di kaabot. I need 2 more spaces. So it will boost na lang. It will use a quick action and boost again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it will fall down. It will basically just fall down into the hole, and that's the end of Saber's turn. So next, PC's turn. So I
My
think
turn.
okay, mo na. CG,
Okay.
what do you wanna
CG
do?
will move 1. Ay, sorry. 2, 3, 4.
Dayan.
Then I'm gonna quick boost
Ang
Wait.
kapaingon.
4. Then I'm gonna boost. Paingon ko diri sa 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm going to use my protocol. What you call this? My protocol action. Ay, hindi pwede. Why?
Ang protocol is the unsa may protocol, by the way?
Crack shot unta pero dili na ako matuplok. Why?
No, you
Action
can
ang
crack
protocol.
shot is you can only use it at the start of the turn, I think. Basta protocol. That's the first thing you should have done.
Dami. Wala na. Sayang. Sige na lang. Mag-skirmish na lang ko.
Okay.
Gusto mo
You
to?
skirmish what?
Missile shot ka na lang. I'm gonna skirmish shotgun against this kuan. Di naman siya ka-evade, no? Dili na siya maka...
No, di na siya ka-react sa imo, but
Di na ka-react.
it's pero ang
Evasion.
turbine still has its evasion.
So, my damage is 1d6 kinetic.
No, roll attack, do the attack roll first.
Attack roll 20 plus 0. 20.
Asa na siya? 1d isa ka d20 lang. Roll. And you get what? That's for the shotgun lang.
Uy,
Oh!
Oh, double. So,
Oh yeah.
so you roll unsay mong damage karon currently? Unsay damage mong shotgun?
Asa yung damage? Threat 3?
Dili, unsay
Damage
Flat.
1d6. 1d6.
1d6, so you roll duha ka 20 man, so mura ang crit ani is double ka dice. So 2d6 and you get the highest result. So 6.
Uy,
Unsay mong gibarrage only the shotgun?
Oh yes. Skirmish lang.
Skirmish lang. So 6. So it takes a couple of shots and suddenly you see the turbine is smoking while it's flying past you na.
Hi.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice. Ay, sir,
So-
there is a skirmish nga kuan. Unsa mo ibutang there is attack roll 20 or 6?
Dili, i-roll ang 6 ang imo. Diba ang attack roll, ang damage nimo kay hit dayon 6 ang i-type nimo sa as damage.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay, gets.
Kuha nimo.
Damage
So,
roll 6. Okay.
Just remember the first one depending sa weapon, normally it's attack roll which determines kung nakaigo ba ka or wala.
Yep.
Kung nakaigo ka, aya din ka mag-roll og damage na roll.
Okay,
So you
so
hit. That's the end of your turn.
I end my turn.
And your turn. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So with that, ang
Nag-aswaswas.
next
Good.
ang next na move sa NPCs, oh sorry, sa NPCs will be Parabellum first. She will basically just reload, which is katong stabilize. Basically, reload lang na yung sniper rifle. And then, gadget lang ha. What do you wanna do? Okay. Ang how far is how far is okay.
Hala ka.
How far is that? At
Guys, na may
3.
pang-shield.
Okay, nara dia. No,
Shield
no.
din niya. Luya ng bataan na eh.
So, next
Wala
one is
pa, Mar.
pattern
So,
move.
yan ako eh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Now, it will attempt to invade your system, acts of mercy system. Basically, by the way, nawala na din ni siya. Kaning akong
Assist
drawing.
pattern
Wala
na.
na siya. Oh, spotter. Spotter na naka-turn. Kay Parabellum, when it was her turn, she basically just reloads. Mo apan aning anti-material rifle niya. She basically spends one turn to reload. Spotter moves up and then I believe that's 20, correct? Oh, less than 20 gali. So i-invade
Shit.
i-invade ang imuha acts of mercy. Okay. Ang invasion, okay, so ang first ani is when it attempts to invade, it gains heat plus 2. Basically, mo overclock ang iyahang processor. And then it rolled a 20. It rolled a 20. So, unsay imong i-defense first of all, Jermai?
Ano ba ko defense? Ano sa akong defense?
What's your e-defense?
I-defense? Wait a minute.
Lele, double check sana ko ang invade. Where's the sense? Lagi. Basically, this is a tech roll. Okay. It invade, by the way, as per rules, is a tech roll. If I attempt to do an invade on against a system, I gain 2 hit. And then, imong defense then ani imuhang e-tech. Unsa imong e-tech defense?
I-tech defense. Morning 8.
Is that, does it say 8 sa imuha?
Morning i-defense.
Oh, kanang i-defense nimo.
I-defense?
Oh.
8.
Okay. You lose. Now,
What's this?
karon ang basically
Oh
do I slow you or impair you? I think I'm going to slow you, dayon. Ay jet lang double check sana ako. Unsay better para sa ako? Impair or slow? I think better ang slow. So karon i-add sa imong conditions for acts of mercy may na kuang ka, slowed ka. And then that's the end of Potter's turn.
Asan the
Nasa
loader
taas.
sir sa kuan?
Sa taas. Pataas mo.
Conditions?
I believe so. Conditions na. Slow. Pilihan na slow.
Load. Yan, nara.
You are slowed. Dayon.
Snail.
Okay. So that's the end of the NPC's turn. Unsa whose turn it is na? Oh, who's gonna move then sa NPCs? PC, sorry.
Ikaw man.
This is round
Go, Mike.
this is round 3. Correct? Correct ko? Round 3
Yep,
na
yep.
ta?
Round 3.
Oh,
3.
round 3. Who's moving first?
Round 3?
Aha.
Kasi ako first.
Round 3
Ako
naman.
Round 3?
Round 3 na.
Dali, lagi ko. Nag-round 5 na lagi ko.
Sa man round 5 kan taga magay.
Sino ganun?
Wala nga nabot ko round 5.
Relax. Anyway, so start
Yeah,
of
anyway.
I think round 3. Okay. Who's moving first?
Ako na lang first. Dagan lang ko.
Di na ka matira?
Dili na ka matira. Walk of shame. Sayang ang flag ni Kyle. Ay, ni Konday. Ni Kerber. Okay, so kung slowed ba, pila ba ang movement ana for gyapon or ma-lessen?
I think ang slow. Saan ang kuan gali? Double check sana ko ang slow condition. Ah,
Wala yung tingog. Hello?
Nara.
hello.
Na naman.
You can still move pero you cannot do anything, Mai.
Isa quick action?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Slowed
Sige.
means all non-base movement. So that means no 2 spaces moves from skirmish or barrel. I think that's how it's defined as slowed. Let me double check the sheets.
Ato taas.
Nanira ko mutago sa bato.
Taas kagi kay para makakuan sila Sir Earl.
So slow basically can only move with standard, but there is no boost, no special actions, no talents, no nothing.
Okay.
Sa ubos. Kyle no? Ubos Kyle no?
Sa ubos.
1.
Kauban mo ko.
Nakamute man day ko, sorry.
Oh.
Kauban.
So na, ayun lang. Ano man na si Earl?
Wala ko nagtuplok, sir. Ang ako rang staff.
Okay, okay.
Four.
Galihok
Si Sir
yung
Earl,
Earl.
ang babanubasa ko. Ay, pag-ubansa ko, Sir Earl.
Wala mo.
Dala ko dali 4.
Naglihok din.
Dili. Ya ba?
Yeah, ba?
3 man ato.
3 pa man.
Dali ba?
3 na.
Ako ba 3?
3, isa pa.
Dali.
4 ka na.
Balik na lang na ako. Kalihok man.
Balik ka diya. Diya.
Ikaw, saman ka, Sir Earl. Ay, uban-uban man ka.
Gamay ba?
Okay.
Wala na yung
Is that-
boost.
Di, kapala yun akong character sa mama.
So you cannot, so wala na boost.
Ay, go ba? Gamay.
Ah.
Ikaw butang. Gamay.
Sa kadili mamatay mo ng goal.
Thanks man. Sa kanan eh. Kuya.
Okay. So,
Thanks.
that's the end of your turn, acts of mercy. So ang turn sa NPCs, okay? Now, so you have exactly 25 gikan sa sniper. Okay, from acts of mercy. Okay, so Parabellum is the next one to move. Now, nakoy hangyo for narrative reasons, I'm gonna, although wala ni siya sa rule, hopefully kung musugot mo, the sniper will do a cold shot pero at +2 na difficulty. Okay ra mo ana?
Kung gyapon yung target.
Alright.
Yes.
Ano
Di.
sugot?
I-question ako ani is kung musugot mo, it will do a cold shot at +2 difficulty, and if it hits, basically dayon, it will knock acts of mercy down. It will not cause any
No.
damage, but it will basically knock Acts of mercy down. Sugot mo,
So,
ana.
2 difficulty is minus 2d6, no?
Oh, minus
Or
2d6 na.
alright.
Good.
Sounds good para sa
Naman
ako,
ko
guys.
shield. Dili magamit akong shield.
Wala nang deploy.
Wala man mo deploy. And basically, you're slowed pod. You cannot do anything. You can walk, but you cannot do anything.
It's a
Okay.
sacrifice I am willing
Dili.
to make.
Oh, sugot sila. Ikaw.
Oh no.
Okay, so
Sorry,
Sacrifice
man.
must be made.
I'm rolling a D20.
You betrayed me.
Dili. Para matrilling, I'll use kani. So, essentially, D20 minus duha ka. Oh, dili ko ka minus o kana ni. Minus duha ka D20. Okay. So, let's see be. Does this do anything? Wait, that's wrong. Kajot lang. I played it wrong. So, that's basically 1d6 minus duha ka d6. Saman ko eh. 1d20 minus 2d6. 13. 8. Unsa imong kuan evasion? Ay.
Ha?
Unsa imong evasion?
Evasion 9.
9.
Oh.
So, Parabellum fires at your kuan mo kneecaps and basically just misses it. And that's the end of Parabellum sniper fire. And basically, you hear na lang na ganang kanang over your ear dayon.
Mark
Acts of
safe
mercy.
from sniper shot.
Mark safe from sniper rifle.
Mark safe from traitor friends. Mark safe from traitor friends.
It's all part of the plan.
Okay, that's the end of the because who's moving next?
Question. Pila ka book distance sa boost? Yan, maximum.
4.
Equal sa imuhang kuan. Basically, you move twice.
Twice. Okay, wait lang.
By the way, if you plan to pick it up early, dili because of the slowed status ni okay ra day. I think you can move
Mag-pick
it
up
man.
ba siya?
I think you can. Okay, ang slowed basically says slowed mechs can only move with standard move on your own turn. No boost, no special move actions from talent systems or weapons.
Kung ako
I
siyang
think
kuhaon siya ha,
I think it's still doable.
is doable. So, I'll
Go,
move
guys.
next.
Okay.
I'll use 2 movement. 1, 2.
Okay. Ana.
So, minus 2. Then, I'll gonna... If kuha
Quick
na ko siya,
action.
quick action ba siya?
Quick
Couple
pwede.
hug.
Pwede quick action mo. So para use lang the grapple action sa imong
Grapple.
to track it. And then
Success,
that
nakuha na siya.
quick action and then
And I'll use my boost. So, since I still have 3 more, so that's 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4.
and that's the end
6
of
and end of my turn.
end of combat dayon after. Congrats!
Congrats!
And the crowd, and suddenly all of you are jumping, you are celebrating, but the crowd is in hushed shocked voices that they did not expect na that this team or your batch, because remember you were there kanamura og leftovers na wala ka form og squad,
Mga loner.
did not win. And that's the end of the whole
Relationship +1.
Relationship.
Plus one.
Uh,
Strengthen ang atong band.
and that's the end
Grapple band.
of combat. And then you all, of course,
Ay.
retire back to the academy mura og barracks or sa inyohang mura og what
And
you call this
combat.
and
Combat
combat.
na ni sir, no?
Yes, and combat.
Na-block na lang yung screen.
Yeah, no.
Address.
You move on to the academy, right? So,
And vision, ani?
yes.
Okay.
-2
So you
ako.
move back, to the academy, right? Sa inyong barracks to repair and ana. And suddenly, once katong naraman mo sa kana sa inyong sa hangar ba where you are all of course repairing and celebrating. A a heavy-set gentleman walks up to you guys. You recognize him as your
Faster.
yung backer, yung
Boxer.
sponsor. Si ang kuan ninyo inyong patron kunuhay. And
Bonjour.
an old friend of course of you all know because classmates good mo for 4 years si ni Paco. Okay?
Paco.
Oh, he is ecstatic, he is laughing, he's basically dayon going up to Albos, shaking his hand. My boy, exemplary tactics, very good work. And then he goes dayon, looks at you, Cash, and he basically just lifts kanang cups your head and squeezes your cheeks. My beautiful child. He's very happy. He's basically shaking you, rubbing your cheeks. He is, of course, shaking hands with you, Paco. And then, since ikaw, kuan, Seiji, would probably be up on the mech, he just basically waves at you. Right? Sa layo. Oh, isa. I'm very proud of you guys.
Then
I didn't
Seiji
expect.
will shout.
And then, he basically dyan, yung kanang mura og slyly tells you guys, actually, I just bet on you guys because you were my kuan. Manok manako. You were manok manako ka so alangan amutaya ko sa pikas, di ba? Kasi you didn't know guys that the odds were you were 4-1 underdogs. So I bet 10 gold on you. I got 40 back.
Oh.
So looks like we will be all eating out tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jubilation, nice.
Thanks,
Ah.
thanks.
So, in this case na lang dayon for narrative reasons na lang dayon for this session. You all move dayon and then you eat out and then
Sa Jollibee.
buy Jollibee, daugan kayo 40 gold. Remember ang isa ka gold in this world is essentially 1 month's work. So, he came out very, very lucky here because he didn't expect for you guys to win. Nagtaya lang siya, remember? Kay Manok man, you were his scholars, right? Siya yung nag-sponsor sa inyo, ha? Right? With that, all of you dayon are now Lancer pilots. So after that tonight, the dinner tonight,
Yay.
lakaw mo sa graduation.
Yay.
All of you, of course, once you, of course, nara ko tong pump and circumstance, marcha na mo, you get dayon your commissions for Lancer
Itong napildi,
Cadet.
sir, wala sila nakapasar?
Dili, pasar gyapon sila.
Ah, okay.
Pero here's the thing dayon. All of you dayon, go up 1 license. So karon as pilots, you become LL1s
Yeah.
Yay.
as Lancer
Yan,
pilot.
one.
And that
Yay.
ends our session tonight, guys. Thank you for playing.
Yay!
Yeah.
Wala tayo soundboard eh.
Woohoo.
Wala ko yung soundboard pa. May kuan. Ah, good. Pakpak. Oh. Naman kay soundboard lagi.
Will not you thank the sacrifice of act of mercy?
Mga
Igo na ako gipasa ang flag na
betrayal.
may target.
Makes
Grabe to
sense.
yung struggle for how many turns?
Makes sense po.
betrayal.
Guys. Ay, sir, pwede na ni-ikuan edit ang pilot level to 1.
Yes. Oh, 1. And then you kuan na yun. And
Nice.
so, i-add na ninyo, i-modify. Now, here's the thing na yun, guys. Kajot lang ha. Okay. So, what happens here na yun, once in the dinner, by the way, somebody will have to track this kay this is separate from the game. I-add lang na ako ni siya for narrative reasons.
Hmm.
Each one of you dayon will be given by Hayward as your sponsor, kay daugan man siya. Each one of you as a graduation gift get 7 gold each.
Graduation
Oh.
gift.
So i-track na ninyo. That's your money. Okay? So just remember unsay nakuha ninyo. 7 gold each. That's the kuan unsa na siya? That's the what you call this thing? Murag graduation gift kunahay niya. Needless to say, of
Yay.
course, Sir Baxter Howard, he is very happy because he didn't expect you guys to win the dust bowl sa kuan. Right? So with that, LL1s na mo, and then next session, you will be off on your first assignment. Okay, gadget lang. Ako sang i-update ang akong notes na what happens. Wins by taking the flag. Okay. So thank you very much for playing. Before we end, we can work on your before we end it actually for tonight. Pwede mo tabangan ako sa inyuhang mechs kung if you wanna do anything. Now, by the way, by limitation ha, ang inyuhang if you pick up a new license because for narrative reasons, right? You can when you pick up a new license, do not pick Horus or SSC na license. You can pick either one of the other na licenses.
Pwede Harrison. Ayan.
Pwede Harrison if you want.
Okay, yes, yes.
Additional na question.
Yes.
Nag-install ko murag additional packs bitaw gikan sa kuan.
Ay, dili ang core ato meaning
Ang
install
core
ka
na?
katong long rim. Ngina na?
Oo.
Dili.
Kaliban unta ako.
No, di man na available. I haven't played tested it. That's why I'm a little bit
Sige. Noted.
gusto ka Caliban. Ang so far mo I know sa fam lore pod Kyle, ang Caliban is used for boarding unless na ang story na to takes us to space. I'll probably consider allowing you to take a Caliban license.
Alright.
So, yeah.
Question, Jay. Pag
Yes.
LL1 ang imong pilot, what's a possible button niya?
Dili. Diba, level up ka, right? Pag level up nimo, right? So you go back. Ang pilot may mo level up na, so naanak mo pili din ka is either i-increase ang imong existing triggers or mag-add kag bag-o na +2.
Okay.
Kuha nimo.
Mm-mm.
So either i-upgrade nimo imong existing na pilot triggers or mag-add kag bag-o.
Okay.
So either or na dayon.
Ang mech, wala may changes ba? Sa pilot lang na siya.
Pilot first. Once mahuman ka sa imuhang pilot o kanang pilot talents, ma-add and stuff. Maaya din ka mukuha. Supposed to be maka-pick up na ka og license, isa ka license. Except lang, as for narrative reasons, you cannot pick up SS. There's very specific reasons you cannot, sa akong story, you cannot pick up Horus or SSE na licenses.
Okay. I think I'm good. Mic
By the way,
test.
for kuan lang, for if you're wondering, guys, I will allow you, probably in the future, I will allow you to acquire SSC na license. Pero if you read the lore, ang SSC man good is a luxury license. I probably allow you to buy a license in the future kung if naatay narrative reason to do so.
Uncle Aldo, is that nga sa uncle? Aldolf.
Si Adolf, call Adolf, mangwarta sana.
Call Uncle Aldolf.
Jermay, wala kay, we cannot hear you, Jermay. Naalay murag electric pan, murag feedback.
Wala pa, manggid ko nagstorya, sir.
Ah,
So,
sabi na ako, nagstorya ka.
wala mo ko nagstorya. Nagunahon pa ako kung unsa nga pilot nga license akong kwaon. Unsa siya, Dani?
Abi ako na siya sakto ba yung mga decisions in life.
Wala
So,
ka akong ganahan nga gitrader ko ninyo, di ko katulog.
I-allow nila to na kuan for narrative reason. Which is interesting, di ba?
Yes.
Kung naigo
Yeah.
if naigo si Maymay adto, what happens here is basically you fall down lang May. Wala kay damage. Pero you stop basically you stop moving and right?
Mm.
Oh,
It's
mura.
all part of the plan.
Kung naigo ka. Pero mo ka naigo dai.
Pili ka mo, boto yung
Yeah.
So you're LL1 na pilots. We will set up na po dayon your next mission. Mag-meeting na po ta prior because by the way, who's your de facto na ruler? Ikaw Earl or ikaw Kyle?
roller.
Mag-roll o kuan na may mga downtime na activities you will have to resolve. Okay, remember at the current state of the game, you just finished Dust Bowl. You won it, although daily expected not to win. You won by taking the flag to your end. You were given 7 gold, correct? Each by your patron. And then you're basically di ba? Bonafide Lancer pilots because you just graduated. And by the way, I forgot nabalo ko isa deka point, sorry guys, nakalimot ko. You are if you take a look at by the way, do you have access to makita ninyo ang kuan? Journal?
Dili.
Magdili pa.
Kuan lang. Ning, wala. Wala di ay.
Wala makita ninyo sa journals?
Kaya.
Wala man. Sulod.
Ito lang ganina si Kuan,
Brother
Tanya.
ako, wala ko yung makita.
Ako
Need
Ah,
password.
okay. Kana.
What is this administrator password?
Administrator password.
Ano na administrator password nga pangayuan mo mong password.
Sorry na log out.
Wala ko makuan. I-click pa na mo ning icon nga journal notes.
Maglalagot.
Oh, si Kyle nasa sulod. Sa journal. Journal.
Naay Galioni.
Gallowin.
Sorry.
Gallowin.
Wala
Gallowin.
ako.
Gallowin.
Gallowin.
That's Jetro.
Alright.
If you click on that, and
Gallowin.
then if you refer to
Wait. Loading.
Okay lang. I forgot to this is my fault po. Sorry guys. If you read through the Quran, there's an important entry here when you graduate. If you open Galwin and then click on the first page called Daughter Academy of Arms, there's an important a piece of information.
Inclusive.
Daughter. Okay.
Academy of
Daughter,
Arms.
Daughter Academy of Arms was a military school of knight and soldier. It was exclusively for rich and nobles, and some progressive leadership change. It is now more of an
4
open
years.
free
Okay.
institution. Once you pass the enrollment, the Daughter Academy then allows patrons to sponsor the cadet. The cadet effectively becomes the scholar of the person. It is expected that if the cadet finish, they will work for the patron for 4 years. Patrons are nobles, riches, and recently organizations.
Essentially, when you graduate, murag na mo ay return of service. So
Okay.
technically, karon once you graduate and become Lancer pilots, you get your commission. You are effectively not kuan ka ng Lancer pilots. You have to work. You are basically answer to your kuan sponsor, which is of course si Hayward Baxter, right? You work for 4 years. So technically karon all of your kung magunahuna mo sa design, all of your kanang mga symbols or heraldry sa inyong mechs will be of the Baxter Trading Company as far as the story goes at the current moment.
Mm-mm.
Okay?
Okay.
Alright.
Ah, claro so far. That's the kuan lang. That's the thing I forgot to mention. So what happens here is next na to which is unsa karon? What's the current calendar date here? Ano sa man akong calendar na wala man.
22.
So 6
22.
22 man na karon. So ang next game nato will be kay set up pa man nato will be 6. Okay ra mo ana?
Okay.
October 6.
Mm.
Sure.
Ay,
Pero
sure. Sure.
pero somewhere in between aning kuan, in between ani mag-schedule ko og murag quick na meeting to resolve some mura og downtime na questions.
Mm.
Right? And then ang downtime question is basically kanang how many days passed before mga inana man ang mga questions? What did you do with your after pag-graduate man kagiadto for let's say 2 days mga inana ng mga questions. Okay?
Alright.
Okay. So with that guys, thank you very much. Hopefully you had fun.
Thank you. Thank you. That was
Thank you,
fun.
thank you.
Grazie. Grazie.
It was pakpak. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I had fun. Nasakitan akong tuhod.
Okay, so with that guys, have fun customizing your
Thank you.
mechs again. Remember level 1 mo, na certain kuan, and then you have your 7 gold. Keep track of that just to help
Hail.
out.
Hail who?
Muna dia. Okay, so thank you guys
Thank you.
and
Thank
good
you.
night.
Thank you.
Night.
Ending stream now. Thank you guys.
Okay.
Thanks. Good night.
Good
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 job.
night.
night.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.